So as I was saying, like the one guy, he wanted $5 for his Nintendo games, and that's outrageous. Again, back to the Nintendo stuff. I don't know what it is. Nintendo stuff is just outrageous compared to every other console. You take Super Nintendo games versus Genesis games. It can be the same game, just on a different platform. $3, $5, and that's like that's not even like the really cheap spectrum. That's just like when most of the booths I go to, like the reseller booths, they'll have the bargain bin for the Super Nintendo, and they have the bargain bin for the Genesis. Bargain bin for Genesis is $3. Bargain bin for Super Nintendo's $5. And if I ever do see a $3 bargain bin and there's Super Nintendo games in there, they're always sports games. $3 sports games. I mean, it's outrageous, and it really upsets me. I don't understand why there's such a hike for Nintendo stuff. It's not like they're rare. Nintendo's not rare. It's a very, very popular system, especially back during Super Nintendo and Genesis. I mean, Genesis is probably a little bit popular, a little bit more popular, but Nintendo was right there neck and neck through the whole thing. So, but every kind of Nintendo, and that's probably why I don't have that many Nintendo games, because all the Nintendo games are just outrageous in cost. Every now and again I'll find some for cheap, but it's rare. It's not even close to being as common as I do with Genesis and like the Sega CDs and Sega Saturns. Sega Saturn games, I got them for like, it's not uncommon for me to find games for like that for like, I guess $3 or so. And then you look at a, freaking N64 game, and it'd be a crap game, and they want $3 for that. I got a Mortal Kombat for 50 cents, a complete Mortal Kombat for 50 cents. And they want like Troy Aikman, or Madden 64 for freaking $3. I mean, I don't know. I'm a Sega guy, so that might be the part of my bias, but I just really don't understand why Nintendo is so much more expensive than all the other consoles that came out during the same time. So, but I did break down and buy some Super Nintendo games today. I went inside the Peddler's Mart area. I normally don't do that. They don't have that many resellers in there. I know they have only 2 places that sell games, and those people actually sell a lot of other stuff. They're not really resellers, I'd say, except for some of the games are. The one guy sells his a little bit too expensive, so that's why I say he's a reseller, because his stuff is marked up. But the one lady who I got some games from before, she was decent in price, $3. So, but I did find a guy in there. He was a reseller for games, and he had a small little booth, and he had a little bargain section for $5 for Super Nintendo and N64 games. So I decided to go through and see what he had. I might find. Well, I seriously doubt I find like an Earthbound, but I might find a game that I want to play that most people want to play, like cartoon games. So, and as I was going through it, I saw some games, and I'm thinking like I ain't paying $5 for a game. But I'm thinking I might be able to get him down to like $4 a game, like 2 for $8 or 3 for $12. So these are the games I picked out. And notice when I was talking about the Nintendo's being expensive, the average price I see for Nintendo games at resellers is like $10. The average selling price I see for Genesis is $5. Like, we're talking like double the price. And some of these games, $10 the price tag on here, but he marked them down to $5. This is a Kirby's Avalanche. I'm not sure if this is a platforming Kirby game or some other kind of game. I like Kirby though, so, and I can't believe that was in there. But then again, it was marked for 10. I guess maybe he just finally decided that you can't get $10 for that game. But for $5, or actually $4, because I got all these games for $4. But for $4, I was willing to buy it. And then we got a Tiny Toons Buster, Bust Loose. Kind of excited about playing this. It's a Tiny Toons game. I like Tiny Toons, and I haven't played any Tiny Toon games that were bad. So, and this one I'm really excited because I heard this was actually a really good game, and that kind of would surprise me because it doesn't seem like it. Well, it's a cartoon game, so I really want to play it because of that. But I think most people would pass it up, and this is Goof Troop. And I never played this game before, but I want to say Screwattack did a little special video vault on that game. So, and I heard it from other people too, so it was a good game. So, basically, that's all I got today. Small haul. I got some good stuff again at Treasure Island. So definitely go there every week. I'm almost kind of curious to see what it'd be like there going on Sunday. If the same people are there or new people will be there. But instead, I think tomorrow I'm going to go to this other flea market that I haven't been to. And that was the one I went to like way early, and no one was doing their stuff out. We went there an hour early, and half the people didn't have their stuff out. So I think I'm going to go up there tomorrow, maybe like half an hour before they open, and comb the outside and see what I can find. So excuse me. So again, that's all I got for you guys. Check out my first video game review ever. I'm going to be doing that. I'm uploading that soon. I got all the footage done. I just need to compile it together and basically edit it. Yeah, excuse me. So check out that when I post, and I'll see you next video.